Right. Hey, that's a great question. For you to even ask that question, meaning you care about your people. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. It's hard to find men that care about their nation, that care about their people. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing that you care about your people. When you care about your people, the Most High can use you because you care about the people. Right. Now watch this. Get Matthew 15 and 24. Real quick, just to show you the reason why we kill each other. Like he brought out, for a lack of knowledge. We don't know that we the Israelites. We don't know that we the kings no more. Right. We lost that. Through slavery, we got beat down for. Oh, let me ask you this: if you was in a relationship and you was getting beat on, I just say a woman was getting beat on for 30 years. Now the next relationship she get in, is she gonna be any good or she gonna be in the bad? She gonna be bad, right? She gonna be messed up, right? So imagine us as a nation of people getting beat for over 400 years. We never had anything to build us up. We never had anything to rectify the situation or to even get our brains back functioning right. Right. We messed up, but God left the book, which is our book, to be able to fix ourselves. Right. You understand what I'm saying? We was destroyed through this image in slavery. This image destroyed us. We thinking the white folks is the God's chosen people. We thinking the white image that they gave us is Jesus Christ. We thinking that they are God's chosen people, the Jewish people. All along, we are the Jews. We are God's chosen people, and Christ looked like us. Right. That's right. So now we had that mentality towards one another. We want to kill each other because we know how to govern ourselves according to our Bible. Right. This is our source of power. We lost it because why? We don't want to follow God. God said He's going to put this on us, remember? Watch this. Get that in Deuteronomy real quick. I'm going to refresh your memory because I know he went over it. Watch this. Just to refresh your memory. Deuteronomy, which one I want? 28 and 1. Is it 28 and 1? I want the one where it says, yeah, read that one.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses is saying, look, if we listen diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, come on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do what?
To do all his commandments.
His commandments meaning what? We got a lot of commandments. Even a simple one like today. Today is the Sabbath day. We're supposed to keep the Sabbath. Right. We don't keep the Sabbath. We don't supposed to shave off our beards as a man. Did you know that? Okay, did you understand that first? All right, go ahead. Because we ain't finished with that.
When I said about why do we want to kill one another, because we are human in our own race. But one thing about it, when I said that, when I asked him that question, because I see a lot of brothers out here, when we step on somebody's feet, they want to shoot us because...
Right. I'm getting that answer. You right. Why we step on one another's feet? You step on my shoe. You step... Bah! Why is that? Because the lack of knowledge. We forgot who we were. But watch this. God said it was going to happen to us if we didn't listen to him. That's the whole point you got to understand. God is orchestrating this. God allowed anything to happen when he wanted to happen, right or wrong. So he made a covenant with his chosen people. That's why we his chosen people. We his chosen people because guess what? The kingdom of heaven, rulership going to belong to us. We're going to be a ruling class. Right. We're not going to be at the bottom no more. But we broke that deal because we didn't follow his commandments. So he said, okay, since you don't want to follow me and you want to follow these other nations, well, serve these other nations. You serve them. Let them be at the top and you be at the bottom. Since you don't want to serve me, I chose y'all as a nation. But I'm saying it, but let's prove it out the Bible. Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
So we're supposed to do his commandments. Watch this, read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
You see what he said? Now, if we listen to his commandments and do them, keep the Sabbath day. Don't shave our beards off as a man. Men wear pants. Women wear dresses.
Right.
Don't eat that abominable food. I didn't make you to eat something that's dead and got disease in it. Don't eat that. I told you what to eat. We want to do our own thing. We want to do our own thing. So therefore, now is this more on that? Keep reading. Watch this.
Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
So we're supposed to have the blessings. But what happened? Now jump over. Watch this. Verse, if we would have did his commandments, we would have had the blessings, right? Now watch this, read.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So now, if it comes that we don't listen or we don't do the command, we don't keep the Sabbath day, we don't keep the feast days, eat what God tell us to eat, wear what God tell us to wear,
Right.
serve God how he told us to serve him.
Right.
If we don't do those things,
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
come back here and prove your call. Don't yell out the window. We here. We ain't going nowhere. Read that again.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake.
You listen up. All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Watch this. Read.
Verse 16.
Let's see if this a curse. Do this happen to us? Showing you that we God chosen people. Read this.
Curse shalt thou be in the city.
So wait a minute. It said, if you don't do what I asked you to do, you're going to be cursed in the city. Any city in America you go to, and it's a ghetto there, and it's poverty there, what people is there? Huh? Who? I mean, yeah, we are there though, right? We feel that those hoods.
Right.
No matter if you go to Chicago, where they doing a lot of killing in Chicago, no matter where I go, Philadelphia, what the worst part of the cities, what people's there? Is it the white so-called white folks standing there? Or is it the Arab standing there? Is the Chinese man standing there? Or is it us standing there? It's us. So God said what? We're gonna be cursed in the city. Watch this, read.
And curse shalt thou be in the field.
Now, what's your name is? Shorty. Now, it said, curse shall thou be in the what? Look right here. What you see right here? You see black people doing what? In the field doing what? Picking who? Picking cotton. We in the field picking cotton. Who is that on that horse? A white man on a horse. Black people got sacks picking cotton. What about right here? Same thing. You see people with the hoes chopping the ground up. That's a curse. You see that right there, being burnt alive? What nation of people is doing the burning? And what nation of people is getting burnt? Right here. Black people getting burnt in the fire, right? White people standing around looking, taking a picture. Did that happen to us? That didn't happen to us? Oh, okay. You lost me for a minute. You fell off the horse someone. I fell off the horse, man. Wait. I'm about to say that's a real photograph. This is a real picture. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't nothing we just like somebody draw up. This is a real photograph.
Right.
It was many photographs like that. Why was many? Give me Ezekiel 23, and we're gonna come back to Ezekiel 23 and 25. I'm gonna show you that's in the Bible. About being burnt, that's in the Bible. About having no clothes on right there, that's in the Bible. Watch this. Watch this. Showing you that this people is God chosen people that this happened to. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to look down on. It's something to look up to. Because we gonna rule. We went through this we got punished. But God is a just God. God not gonna leave us down there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Now watch this. Let me read it. Let me read it, shorty. Watch this.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23 and verse 25. And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal fiercely with thee.
You see that? Hold this for me, officer. I want him to make sure we get I'm a visual person myself. It said, the scripture said, hold it up so we can see it. It said, they gonna deal what?
And I will set my jealousy against thee.
God said he gonna be mad against us. Why? Because we just read that if we do right, he gonna set us high above all nations.
Right.
We gonna be the top dogs. Like when King Solomon was ruling, King David was ruling, we was on top. But he said, look, if you don't want to listen to me, I'm gonna set these people over you. Watch this.
And they shall deal ferocious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And they shall deal fiercely with thee.
They gonna deal fiercely with you. This is what you call fiercely. Burning you alive, hanging you from trees, cutting your private part off, cutting your arms off, cutting your ears off, cutting your nose off, cutting your limbs off, taking your babies, feeding them alligators. The Lord said they was going to deal fiercely with you. Read it again.
And I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal fiercely with thee.
That's dealing fiercely with us. Dragging you from the back of a pickup truck. These things happen to us. You can't ignore history. The Bible is a history book, but it's our book. But we don't, pastors ain't gonna teach you how to read it. You ain't gonna never hear this in church. Read.
And they shall deal fiercely with thee. They shall take away the nose and thy ears.
Wait a minute. They gonna do what?
And they shall take away the nose and thy ears.
So you telling me, I guarantee you on plantation, don't you think the slave master done cut somebody's ear off before?
Bring it out.
Then broke their nose, then cut their nose and slashed their nose? Watch this, read.
And thy remnant shall fall by the sword.
And the rest of us is gonna fall by the sword. These slave ships, the rest of us gonna be on these slave ships. Did this not happen to us? This showing you that we God chosen people. Look at this, the remnant of us gonna fall. The remnant of us are going into these slave ships, packed in like sardines right here, back and forth over the water, called the transatlantic slave trade. Nobody talks about that. Everybody get reparations, but where are our reparations at?
Bring it out.
Where is our reparations? You think the same people that did us like this gonna give us reparations? No. They owe us too much. How you think the country got built? By our ancestors, by our people, and constantly being maintained by us today.
Right.
You understand? Watch this, read.
And thy remnant shall fall by the sword.
We fell by the sword, meaning we got killed. You try to run away, you got caught, you got killed. Right or wrong? Read.
They shall take thy sons.
Wait a minute. Give me the other one. Yeah. Read that again.
They shall take thy sons and thy daughters.
Wait a minute. Did that happen to us? Look at this. Oxen slave block. Took our who?
And they shall take thy sons and thy daughters.
So Master Charles had your, say for instance, if I was a white man, that's your son right there. I'll come take your son and take him all the way back to Carolina. Take you, send you to Mississippi.
Right.
They gonna come take your sons and your daughters. You can't deny this Bible. This is a true book. This is our history book. It ain't being taught right though. But we today, the prophets of the Lord, gonna tell it straight. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't gonna hide nothing. We ain't gonna gloss over nothing. We gonna give it straight raw.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Read.
And thy residue shall be devoured by the fire.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Where that fire at? It said now, your sons and daughters gonna get taken too. And some of you gonna get what?
And thy residue shall be devoured by the fire.
Shorter, look at the fire. Hold that up again. And the remnant of you, some of you gonna get burnt by that fire. Did that not happen to us? That happened to us, right? Keep reading.
Verse 26. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes.
Wait a minute, shorty. This is a real photograph. Do he have a shirt on? Come here, shorty. I want you to get all in this like HD. We high definition with the Bible. He ain't got no shirt on. They burning our people alive. They got their breasts hanging out. Our sister's breasts hanging out right here. They ain't got no clothes on. They ain't got no shirt on. That happened to us. Look at him. He on the oxen slave block with no shirt on, right? So what the Bible just say? Read it again.
Verse 26. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes.
Now you tell me what nation of people this happened to besides us? Can't nobody else claim to be the Israelites. Can't nobody else claim to be God's chosen people. It said they going to strip us out of our clothes
and take away thy fair jewels.
And took away our fair jewels. Anything we had, they took that. If when they capture us, you think they're going to leave our gold chain on our neck? You think they're going to leave our gold watch on? You think they're going to leave our gold earrings in our ears? They going to, let me get that. They snatched it. How you doing, sister? Come around, sis. How y'all doing? Come around, sis. Read it again.
Verse 26. They shall strip thee out of thy clothes and take away thy fair jewels. Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom bought from the land of Egypt.
So now, let's see. Now, let's get the name because, how you doing, sis? Come here. Yeah, come get out the heat, sis. Go to 1 Maccabees 3 and 41. Now, we're going over our history of what happened to us during the transatlantic slave trade. Then what happened to us? You got a question, sis? Oh, do we need a mask? No, we fine, sis. Okay. We want to show you who you are according to the Bible?
I am a child of God.
So now, okay.
I'm a child of God. I belong to him.
You belong to him?
In the name of Jesus.
Right, okay.
And Jesus was sacrificed himself for me.
Okay.
And I ain't ashamed to claim that.
Okay, give me 1 John 2 and 3. So let me ask you this. Don't you know we got to keep God's commandments to get the kingdom of heaven?
Yeah, but
You know that?
yes, I do.
So you know we got to keep God's commandments? Short, I don't want you to go nowhere. We're going over history because this is for you. Now watch this. What you say, sis? Watch this. Read this.
1 John 2 and 2? Yeah.
2 and 3.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
So we, sister, we do know that we know the Lord. If what?
If we keep his commandments.
So we got to learn to keep God's commandments. If we say we know the Lord, we got to keep God's commandments.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.